So, hey, y'all, hey, and welcome to another session of Meditations with Marigny. So, this morning, I wanted to chat with you guys. And if you like my content, y'all see my eyes. I think I talk with my eyes a lot. Uh, I love my eyes, they're beautiful brown eyes. Um, if you like my content, I would love for you to just come in. Like, when y'all come in the door, I need y'all to just come in and hit like. Like, even if you haven't listened to the video, and the reason being is the algorithms for how they promote videos, is pushed based upon the likes, the shares, and how people comment on the videos. So even if you like it, I want you to share it, and I would love for you to comment, because those are all things that they use. And when I say they, the systems use in order to push videos out, especially the YouTube videos. Is what makes a person go viral is people sharing it over and over and over and over again, but also people putting comments on there too. So right quick, ladies, I want to talk to you about second part for what we talked about last night, when I talked about there are certain things you can't do as a single woman that you can do as there are certain things you can do as a single woman that you can't do as a married woman. And I told you guys about the fact that I really wanted to go play pool last night. Like, there's one spot, I know they stay open until about 2 o'clock because it's a bar. And I was itching to get off that interstate. Like, I really wanted to go. But in my mind, because I am preparing myself to be a wife, I said, Marigny, that's not wise. Don't go do that. Like, how would he feel if he knew that that's what you were doing tonight? So I'm wanting to prerequisite this, that sometimes we wait until we get into a position to start operating in that position. And I had to say to myself, if I was talking to him and I told him that I was getting ready to go play pool, he would probably say something, first of all. And after that, I would have to then make a decision. Now, he wouldn't tell me not to go. I don't think he would. We don't know each other that well. But I believe that he would possibly say, hey, I really wouldn't want you to go there. You don't need to be out this late. It was already late with me driving home. And so I made a compromise. I said, well, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go after I finish what I got to do in the morning. And so I am preparing to go shoot a few games today. I'm excited too. Like, it's like adrenaline going. I want to hit up my pool buddies, but they go later in the day, and I really think I'm gonna go a little earlier and make sure that I want to make sure that I get my homework completed. And so I'll either have to do one or two things. Either I'll go and finish my homework first, and then I'll go play. But I'm saying to you ladies that my thought process is already the process of a wife. I'm not saying that I will become his wife. What I am saying is that I know that I am going to become a wife. And in me becoming a wife, I am preparing my mind and my thought process for what a wife lifestyle looks like. Many people in today's society are not going to agree with some of the things that I say on my channel. But I am telling you that if you want to have a healthy marriage, because there's plenty of people out here married, but they're not healthy. And many of them are toxic, and a lot of them have been that way for many, many years. But you have to prepare your mind to be a wife. So, and you don't do that once you get with him. You do it while you are operating in your singleness. Because your singleness, the discipline that you have in your singleness is going to be the discipline that you're going to have to execute in your married life. You can you can be as single as you want to be and nobody ever show up. But I guarantee you, as soon as you start talking to somebody, as soon as you get a ring on it, everybody and their grandmama gonna come out the woodworks and they gonna want to talk to you. The dude in the Home Depot, the dude in the Food Depot. People notice. People notice because you may have a different aura about yourself, but people notice something that's great, and you have to then be able to say, no, I'm sorry, this door is closed now. I'm sorry. You know, where did you come from? Like, I haven't heard from you in, a year. You just popped up. Like, oh, you were just on my mind. I bet I was. So, thinking about the things that you have to put in place, hanging out with your girlfriends a lot. And when I say a lot, some people, I see them on social media and I see that they are out with their girlfriends all the time. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can do that as a single woman. But as a married woman, you can't hang out with your girlfriends all the time. And your girlfriends are going to have to understand it if you really want to be married. And the thing is, it's not a requirement, ladies. Like, marriage, this portion of marriage doesn't have to be forced on anybody, because it's a pool of women out here that are happy to take on that task, and that are happy to. I see some of these videos where the women are divorcing their husbands and they saying they just been sick of being married. They got a good husband. He pays the bills. He takes care of them. He loves their children. And they just divorcing him. Those are the broken men that women such as myself are meeting. Those are the men that they gave everything, and now unfortunately they don't want to give to me or you. And those are also the men that sometimes you might have to be a little bit patient with him if he's willing to move past that. Let him get through his healing period. Like, he definitely probably needs to seek some counseling. And he would probably make you a wonderful husband. But he's going to be very cautious. You got to think that if someone did something to him that caused him to feel like he was inadequate, because based on some of these videos that I'm seeing, if these men were great men, they didn't cheat on their wives, they loved their wives, they provided for them, they're hardworking, they love their children, they went on vacations, they did all of those things, and he thought that he was doing everything that God had called him to do or ordained him to do, and he learned that that still wasn't good enough, what would make it good enough for him to do it for you? And the thing is, for you, it would be like the cherry on top. You would be super excited to have him and to have him to do those things. But for him, he may be questioning his adequacy. He may be questioning his good morning. He may be questioning his his ability to actually be of good service to a woman. So what we have to look at is, it's not just about us, it's about what he feels as well. But also understanding that you may need to make some changes in your single life to prepare you for your married life. So I have arrived to my destination, and I just want you guys to know that perhaps you need to give some thought to that. Like, don't discount the fact that you can make some adjustments or some changes in your single life that prepare you for your married life. You want to begin to model what you would do if you were married, so that the adjustment is not so challenging. It's a beautiful thing. And I can tell you that, like, I'm looking forward to it. There's a couple of things, that there are some things in my life that they just not going nowhere. It's Sunday morning and y'all see me dressed in pink right now. So I'm doing something. And in that component of my life, I'm having that conversation fairly early, because anyone that knows me knows that I'm really active in the community. But I'm active in my church, and I feel like I have a good balance to even being active with my children. So you have to compartmentalize or departmentalize those things, so that you know that you are doing what you need to do in order to be successful in your relationship. And making those changes and or adjustments might be what you need to put in place in order to make sure that you're ready when he comes. So if you don't do anything else, ladies, just know that maybe you need to sit down and journal what things I need to work on in my singleness that will prepare me for my married life. All right, y'all. I want you guys to have a great day. I'd love for you to click like. I'd love for you to share my video with a friend. And then I'd love for you to subscribe. All right. Have a great day. Bye.